All right, so I'm standing here in front of our new fancy focus wall for this week, and I'm going to give you all of the brand new information that we have for the week that I am gone. And you are going to do an amazing job on this quiz, even though the words are a little bit harder this time. But you can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. So let's go over what we have so far. Here on our focus wall, we will start with the genre. Mystery. Mystery is a suspenseful story about a puzzling event. So a mystery is when you have to solve something. I know you know what a mystery is. So an example would be the giant diamond robbery, the unwilling umpire, or Cam Jansen and the mystery of the UFO. Ooh, how fun. So mystery is the genre. Typically, mysteries are fiction, but there are mysteries in real life. So you could have nonfiction mysteries as well. Next, we have our root, aqua or hydra, which means water. Super easy. So if you want to see anything that has aqua or hydra in it, it usually means water. So aquarium is one example. Aquarium is where you have fish inside. We saw fish in the aquarium when we went on our field trip. And an example for the other word, hydrant. Hydrant. Firefighters attach the hose to a water hydrant or a fire hydrant. You see those outside all the time. Another one is Hydra, which you would know from good old Captain America fighting them. But I don't really think that means water, so sometimes it's different. But Aqua Fresh is a type of toothpaste. Aquamarine is a color that is like this color almost. And there are a lot of other words, so I know that you can come up with some, or maybe Google some if you want to find some good examples. Finally, on this side, we have our idiom. Remember, an idiom is an expression that cannot be taken literally. I love this week's idiom. It is, early bird gets the worm, which means getting rewarded for being early. So someone might say, John felt the early bird gets the worm when he was the first to class in the morning and he got to choose where he sat. He likes sitting in the back. Another one for early bird gets the worm is like if you were going to try to buy concert tickets and you got there first and you got the best seats. So you'd say, oh, the early bird gets the worm. Or like yesterday or last week when we got to the track before anybody else, or if we got to the track before anybody else. No one was there, so the early bird got the worm. We got the track all to ourselves. You get the reward if you get there early. Then we have our academic vocabulary word, which is crooked. Retell. Ooh. Retell. To say, state, or perform again. So that's super easy. Retell means to say, state, or perform again. So it's just saying something. So I can retell a story that I've read. If I was going to retell the story of the Landry News, I would start by talking about Kara and her newspaper where she wrote a mean editorial about her teacher. That's retelling. Next is tier 2 vocabulary. Antagonist and anxious. Antagonist is like the bad guy in a movie, somebody who causes the problems in a story, somebody who challenges the hero. So an antagonist example would be that in Captain America Civil War, if you're on, or the Avengers Civil War, if you're on Captain America's side, then you would think that Iron Man was the antagonist because he was causing the problems for Captain America. And Captain America would be the hero, always, obviously. Or an antagonist is also Kara in our story because she antagonizes the teacher. Or an antagonist in other stories is just the person who causes the problems. Anxious means when you aren't feeling great, when you feel worried or uneasy about a certain situation or just in general. I'm sure everyone has felt anxious at some point. So we have antagonist, the person who causes the problems in the story, and anxious, when you're feeling uneasy. Finally, we have our quote. Actions speak louder than words. I chose this quote because I think it's very important. And what does it mean? It means that the things that you do are more important than the things that you say. A lot of times we hear Miss Kane and I saying, don't tell me you're sorry, show me that you're sorry. Because if you tell me, it's easy to tell someone something, but it's awesome if you can show them something. So don't tell me that you're sorry, show me that you're sorry. Don't tell me that you're nice, show me that you're nice. And that goes for anybody in the whole world. So there you have it, all of our beautiful focus board for this week. Come back to this video and request anytime if you want to be reminded about the focus board, but you'll be going over it every single day, just like we do, and then you'll have a quiz on Friday. I know you're gonna be amazing, so good luck.